It's the Tuesday edition of Hashtags on VOP TV. I'm your host, Mom. Well, today is Wizkid versus Davido. And a lot have been said about Wizkid and Davido. And I have a very beautiful Kayla here to talk about Wizkid and Davido. But I'm going to start off by asking you, Kayla, Wizkid and Davido, who's your favorite artist?
No.
Please don't lie. Kayla, don't lie.
I'm not answering you.
You don't just want to say,
don't bother waiting for a response because I am not answering. First things first. Hello, Ma. How you doing?
Kayla.
Hi, Mom.
Okay. Yeah, Mom. Thank you,
Mom.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Well,
thanks for having me on hashtags.
I love to have you
David
more.
will love it. I actually love it. I can't even like.
Kayla, who's your favorite artist?
No, I'm not doing that. I don't really have a favorite artist because I never really rate. I'm going to be the definition of basketballs now. If you want me to do it, I'm going to be worse than Wizkid. My mouth's not really good. My mouth's not really good because to me, I've never really rated any of this. I don't want to say new generation, but like this set of guys as favorites in my books. Like I'm an oldie. I like going back in the day.
Are you really an oldie, or you just want to sound like one?
No, I'm not. When I mean oldie, I mean in terms of music.
In your heart, you're an oldie.
Yeah, not really. Well, with kind of songs I listen to, you know that I never really enjoy. Yes, I like the vibe now, but I do more back in the day. So,
all right. So
yes, my artist or favorite artist in that sense will be from way before.
Why do I feel like you're a Wizkid fan, but you just don't want to say it? But well.
What about you?
Wizkid, I don't want to say anything because
you're putting me on the spot. Amazing.
Of course, I have to. You know very well that Wizkid, he's known as a person who is too full of himself, someone who just doesn't like to, talk to people, who loves to stay
describe him that way.
Yes.
Yeah.
But Wizkid, of all people, came online and said something.
It didn't even say much. I mean, I think he was just on his own, and then, there's been something going on with Thames and Justin Bieber, the American musician Justin Bieber, for some weeks now. I don't know if he's giving her accolades or he's appreciating her beauty because we know he's married. So what have you
married? Who?
Yeah, Justin Bieber is married.
Okay, Justin Bieber. I thought you were talking about Wizkid.
No, just Wizkid. Okay. We know that Wizkid is not.
You're not married yet.
He's not close.
Very close.
Yeah, but I know Justin is married, and we know that Wizkid and Thames had this mad single back in 2021. Yeah, that was like the song of the summer, Essence. And so we see recently Justin Bieber is giving Thames this flowers, in my opinion, because that's flowers. You're posting her, posting her. Yeah, he posted like this really nice picture of her, and it's just being people asking questions online. Justin, what's the deal with Thames? Now we did see a picture of Justin crying. He posted a picture of himself crying.
Yeah.
It was like, what's
looking
going on?
very vulnerable.
What's going on? Are you fine? And then there's this alleged post online that looked like Justin posted something on his Insta story saying since Essence was released, that's being like and he was on the remix of Essence, and it's like ever since
he did an amazing job in that song.
What do you think about that? That remix was okay compared to Selena Gomez on Rema's Calm Down. I think Calm Down did a big one.
Are you crushing on Justin Bieber?
No.
Okay. I just want to know. It's just a question.
I don't do. He's a married man.
You don't do whites. You don't do married men.
Married men.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. So we saw all of that. Then now someone put a post online, supposedly Justin Bieber's story, Insta story, saying ever since he jumped on Essence, that's like the end of his career. Dum dum dum. And everybody was like, okay, Wizkid, Babanla, Starboy, what do you have to say about this? Because Wizkid was on that record with Thames, and we've been seeing you fantasize about Thames, or should we say we've been glorifying her on your stories, your Instagram social stories.
He even posted her recently
song. Her new song. Thank you. Yeah. So we're like, if this post is real, just think, what are you trying to pass out there? Now, Wizkid just came from nowhere, said, well, he doesn't like talking too much because every day I get things to say, but my mouth's no good. This was Wizkid's first Twitter, should we say X post that got the whole of Nigeria, the whole world talking.
Because after he lost his mom, people have been like, are you sure Wizkid is okay? Are you sure he's really
we haven't really seen anything?
Yes, we've not seen anything and all of that. And he has really been down ever since he lost his mom.
True, and after the burial.
Yeah, coming up with this, Wizkid. What's going on with you?
I just have a question for you, Mom.
Yeah.
Do you think what Wizkid says about him not speaking is a true fact? Like, it's true, because it looks like he doesn't talk, but when he talks, everywhere is going head to
I'm going to read this to you, because I think he's aware of the fact that when he starts talking, people are going to, get stray bullets will fly here and there, left, right, center, and middle. Because he said something. He said,
right.
He said, "Una really want me on my 50 cent." I won't say the other one that he said.
Right.
And then someone said, should we be expecting the Wizkid of how many years ago?
Yeah,
and
back in the day.
And he said, no, the Wizkid of how many years ago is a bully.
Amazing. Amazing. So Wizkid,
okay, so he's aware that
Wizkid is like the typical definition of when you say small but mighty.
Yeah, really tiny,
mighty,
but
the
does great things. But then, to talk of the fact that he actually dragged Don Jazzy into this whole thing.
Can we give them like a background story?
Okay.
So can we give them a background story? So basically, we see him supposedly responding to that Insta story, Justin Bieber's Insta story.
Yeah.
And then he literally says what he says, as in he doesn't want to talk, his mouth is bad, okay? And then he moves on to address a supposed shade from a fast-rising rapper, Ladipo, who is now signed under Don Jazzy's record label, Maven.
I love that Ladipo song, Running.
Aside from that one, I like the Big Energy.
Big Energy.
You know the song,
I like the Running too, actually.
Running, yeah, wasn't that the one with, was it Simi?
Yes.
Running.
Yeah. No, not you're talking about.
Sorry, the other one. I think there's another one you're talking. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I know I do like Ladipo's rhymes, and he's really good as a rapper. But we've seen Wizkid call the Nigerian rap industry boring and dead. So it seems like Ladipo is one of those rappers that we still have in Nigeria, standing up for the rap genre in the industry.
That maybe that Wizkid kind of like their kind of a rap.
I don't think he does, because according to him, say everybody, the rapping is dead.
Something is wrong with Wizkid in the head. Something is definitely wrong with him.
Now, Mom is actually
something is wrong with him. I don't understand
with the 30 BG fans. Because right now you're on 30 BG side. If you're saying something is wrong with Wizkid, you're on 30 BG.
I'm for everybody, I'm for nobody.
I see. Yes. But I mean, this Ladipo did post something on Saturday, on Sunday afternoon, I beg your pardon. Well, he did challenge Afrobeat artists to live up to the culture. Ooh. Just as rappers in the country survived the hip-hop is dead era and rap is dead era. So he was like, Nigerian rappers that survived hip-hop is dead, watching Afrobeat artists go through their own. He didn't say anything, just lock up.
All these people.
Yeah, he's like, some Afrobeats, because according to him, he's trying to say Afrobeat artists are just going through their dead moments now. And, we know that Wizkid had said, rap is dead in this country and all of that. And just for Wizkid to...
MI is a good rapper.
I don't even want to speak about it.
MI is an amazing rapper.
That was back in 2022
God,
when he said that, and everybody was like, so Emma was a joke to you?
Did you get?
Ill Bliss was a joke to you. We have many of them we could speak about.
Tries them.
Of course, Olamide is a joke to you.
Do you understand?
So these are people that really helped the
rap genre. I feel like bringing Wizkid here.
Let me teach you a lesson.
To flog him koboko, because I don't understand it. Is he okay? Are you sure that he's not the first?
Well, I mean, I don't know, because
are you sure
Babalab feels like he's doing well, and he can't. According to him, he told Davido that if he retires now, Davido's going to be struggling and he's going to be okay. But
the fact that Davido came from a very wealthy family and then he's still working really hard to make money.
That's what gives Wizkid that huge fan base and that mouth, because a lot of people gives him that leverage to say, see, you're coming from a wealthy background. Me, I worked for this.
And Nigerians can be somehow sometimes. They just love it to hear, oh, I'm very poor, and then I became very
It's like the poverty narrative sells.
God bless you.
I get you.
Poverty narrative sells.
So you should change that to your mentality.
That's what happens during the BBN. They always get to do that. You see someone who's
when everybody gets into that, you Big Brother people.
It's coming up very soon. So definitely we'll do a lot of episodes of Big Brother Nigeria.
Special episodes. Well, finally, Wizkid did react to Ladipo and said he's not even going to chat with anyone signed to an influencer next. Influencer, you're calling Don Jazzy influencer. So if you do not know, if you're just finding out, well, Ladipo is signed on the Maven record label, which is owned by, let me say legendary artists and producer, music producer, Don Jazzy himself, like Don Baba J. You guys remember, right?
But then someone said something that Wizkid is set to release an album.
So that's what the whole fracas and the rancor is about.
Yes. But you know how these celebrities can be most times. They just do something to trend.
Do you feel that way? Because some part of me thought about that at some point, and I'm like, you people want to release your song. I won't even be surprised if I see Wizkid and Davido on that record.
God bless you.
And I'm like, oh wow, so this is what the plan was, right? To distract us and to make us be involved and get us to, even Don Jazzy, I will not be surprised Don Jazzy is involved as well.
Don't mind all these people.
But after calling Don Jazzy an influencer, I must say it caused a very, very big rancor on social media. Many netizens and many even big prominent people in the industry, especially in the music industry, had to call Wizkid out like, what is going on? I mean, why would you call a whole Don Jazzy an influencer?